On the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Boise State Broncos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. From the gun, it's Riley. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Taylor wants to throw. Left side, it's Gaines. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just checkdowns or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical, and he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the 2nd level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Wagner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Hits inside, it's Gaines. Turning it on! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Broncos in the hurry-up. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, they wanted to turn the stage after losing their last game. So how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beverly. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Gain of 23 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Cougars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Mack. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Inside the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
They'll keep it on the ground. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Washington State. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Straight ahead, it's Gaines. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Leaves it in his belly. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal.
Snags it and he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here.
Here we go, ready, where did he go?
Quick give, it's Gaines. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Cuts it upfield. It's Gaines. And he could not get loose on the run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Drives inside. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Rushes on. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back's got it on the screen. There he goes. The 40. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Gain of 31 on the play.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing Mack. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking for a man, it's Mack. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on looking for more room. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down, and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Turns out it's Wagner. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
This offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
And the Broncos are flying down the field. The run inside. It's gone. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Really nice job there as the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Not a lot of movement on that one, the defense in position. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Taylor wants to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. From the gun, looking for a man. He wants it all. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Running behind that left side. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's some daylight. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running inside, it's Hobbs. He's got the 1st down. Maybe some room here. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 7 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's the Badgers sneaking out of here with an upset victory, and have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And I guess what they can take away from this one is they're back to even, 3-3 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning.
Racing down the left side. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wazoo! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that fourth down stop kept them from getting any. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it! Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Broncos will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Taylor wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Wagner. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Wagner. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. From the gun. Right side, it's Gaines. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Uh-oh, look out. Got the 1st down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
There's some room. Quick step and go. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Calls his own number. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They want to run it left here. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. Is 3rd and long from the 28. Austin Mack unloads it left. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Washington State. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Goff.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Taylor wants to throw. Moves to his right. Unleashes it. Just had to get rid of it.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The Broncos are marching down the field. Hands it off. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Release to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Gaines. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. Driving forward, it's Gaines. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. A little release to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
Mack. Trying to beat the D deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Right now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. Washington State sends out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, it's Gaines. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the bill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gonna run it. It's gone. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Well, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
The Broncos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Hits inside, it's gone. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Wagner.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, it's Goff. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Working the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and turning on the Jets. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They're going to ride this running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Big play to start the drive. A little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. He'll take it himself. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Right down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Quick give. It's Riley. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Man, it's so nice to have guys like this who do the right thing. You have to understand the situation. Yards don't get me anything here. I don't need yards. I got to get points, but that time is ticking. Nice job stopping the clock, getting out of bounds.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Taylor wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The run inside. It's Riley. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Riley. Stop right there.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
And that is no good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quarterback takes a knee. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.